All right, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakai Kodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to Yakim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Hey, now, this article is from the End Time News or End Time Headlines, and it reads, homeowners are skipping meals in order to make monthly payments. Right now, this is a reality, for a majority of the Americans, right? Now, how did this happen? I'll say an increase of when this happened is during those lockdowns, man. Because what happened? It basically pushed the middle class into being lower class, and it made the rich even richer. Billionaires became trillionaires, and millionaires became billionaires, right? But this was all designed. This is ultimately what Esau, wanted to happen, right? Because in doing so, it makes the public desperate for the next plans or the next rollout of plans that he has, set up, man. Hence, order out of chaos, right? So it says homeowners are skipping meals in order to make monthly payments. And you got to remember that Yahweh Shai said, and gave us, the prophecies of these things to happen. This is nothing new. Famine, because this is what it is. It's an engineered famine. This is what, happened during the time of the Babylonian Empire, and it's also going to happen now. It happened during the besiegement of Rome. So it happened during when Babylonians sieged Jerusalem in 580, around 580 mid to late 580 BC, and it happened what? During the Roman besiegement, right? So in the times of war, in the time of evil, in the time of pestilence, there's always a lack or an engineered famine, man, right? So here it is. People are skipping meals and not willingly, but because they have to, right? In order to make monthly payments, they're choosing to have a roof over their head, rather than eating, man, right? So we know when all hell breaks loose, guess what happens? These stores are going to be ransacked, and people are going to be, as the scriptures say in the book of 2nd Esdras, destroying each other for the lack of bread. Right? So it says the majority of U.S. residents earning less than $50,000 a year are struggling to afford their regular mortgage or rent payments, with some resorting to skipping meals just to make ends meet. The survey commissioned by the real estate firm found that 74% of respondents earning under $50,000 either sometimes, regularly, or greatly struggle with their housing costs. And it's only going to go up from here, man. It's not going to be no balm for the pains that Yahweh Shai is bringing, This is part of the end. As the scripture speaks about the birth pains, where, this is another contraction, man. Matter of fact, let's jump right into it. This is the book of 2nd Esdras 16, 19. And it reads, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion, right? And, a lot of these fast food, enterprises, what they'll do, and it's been happening a lot, it's like every 2-3 months, you got a certain brand that go out and say, oh, well, we're doing burgers, for a penny, or this food item for 50 cents for $1, and a bunch of people are lining up to get these things, right? And even in that, with them being on sale, quote unquote, you have no idea what you're eating, and really is just gearing your mind towards another palette of food, man. Cannibalism. If you know, man. Do your research. Kids meals is exactly what it says it is. Nevertheless, it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sore famine and great confusion. 22, for many of them that dwell on the earth shall perish of famine. And why? Because he is going to make the food inaccessible. Right? You'll either have to spend the money that you don't have to get it, or steal for it, or kill for it, or you just ain't gonna have it. But we understand, for the lot of the prophets, we're gonna eat, man. Thus saith the scriptures. Job The 5th chapter, Isaiah the 65th chapter, food should be the least of our worries, man. Hey, Yahweh Shema Shai has always made sure that his prophets ate, when food was not available. Hey, go read how ravens fed Elijah, man. Read how Habakkuk fed Daniel in the den of lions, man. We can go on and on. Hey, Yahweh Shema Shai performs miracles so that his servants may survive and endure. But continuing, it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And that's the point. A lot of famine is going to happen, man. And it's starting in the households in America today. Skipping your food because you don't have the money, and now you're doing it to keep a roof over your head. Right? The 2nd Ezra 15 in 18, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, right? And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Showing forth that famine again. Going through houses pillaging, just for a can of beans, for a sleeve of crackers. This is going to be a reality soon. Whether you believe it or not, we don't care whether you believe. We're not going to let the incredulity that you have trouble us. And the scripture tells us in the book of Romans, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. Yea, let the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, be true, and every man a liar. You don't got to believe what we're saying. You can call us crazy, all of that. The proof is showing day by day. The same people that scoff at the word, and whatever point we're bringing out, that's the same way you're going to be consumed. You think famine is a joke? You think it's funny? All right, Yahweh Shema Shai, have your kids starve in front of you, and then have you eat them. He'll have your kids, go out that way, and then a demon hop on you for you to eat your children. We're dealing with the king of terrors here. Famine is a horrible way to go out. Matter of fact, let's go into the book of Lamentations. Right? It's a scripture here. So I can see. Lamentations. I know it's a precept in Lamentations speaking about famine. The skin cleaveth to their bones. Skin cleave. That's a lot. Here we go. Lamentations 4. There's Lamentations 4 and I'm gonna start it. 8. It says, their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick. Right? Due to the famine. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for the want of the fruits of the field. Right? So showing you what? It's better to die of the sword than the famine. Because what happens when you can't eat? Your body first eats at the reserves of fat. And then it attacks your muscles. You start to lose weight due to water loss. And then it starts to eat at the rest of the energy your body is withholding, which ultimately goes to your brain and the rest of your organs, right? So you're literally watching yourself, decompose. Horrible way to go out. Your body begins to eat itself. Especially here in America when it happens. Because you people, y'all don't practice fasting. You're eating junk food all day. You're eating 6-7 times a day plus snacks. Y'all have no. You're gonna be through. Let's just put it plain, man. You're gonna be through. It says 10. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. That means to boil, man. Resorting to cannibalism due to the lack of food. That's going to be a reality here in the States. It says they were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. That's literal. They were their meat, man. When people don't, as the Apostle of Ramlab always say, when people have nothing to lose, they lose it. So when you have nothing to eat, hey, you look at your pet as a meal, man. Everything in which keeps you sane here in this society, quote unquote, all of the luxuries, all of that sanity is gonna go right out the window. And once you're not able to fill your bellies, on top of the rest of the drugs and everything that Esau pumps into your throats, in this society, man. When you don't have that, you people are gonna suffer, man. And good, because here it is, we warned you of the hells to come, and you fan the hand, you talk shit, you scoffed, you gave brothers head a hell. Hey, so it is in due time, you'll receive your recompense, man. Right? So let's go back to this article. It says around 25% of them skip meals to afford their monthly housing cost. According to the survey, skipping meals was one of the most commonly cited sacrifice among people in that income bracket. Among that income cohort, 43% said they were eating at restaurants less often, and 36% were taking fewer vacations or nixing them altogether. About 25% said they were borrowing money from friends or family to stay afloat. Right? That's a quarter of America. It says about 23% also admitted they sold some of their belongings to afford their housing payments, and just more than 20% delayed or skipped medical treatments. It says, however, a majority of consumers across income groups have been hindered by surging rental and home sale prices over the last 5 years. Although wages have increased over that time, they haven't outspaced housing costs, right? Because they'll tell you that the minimum wage and the wage increase will happen, but then they'll increase the price of everything else. So it just averages it out to what it once was, man, right? But this just goes to show where America's at. This is Ezekiel 4, and this is speaking during the siege of the Babylonian besiegement, Salakia, in 800, I believe 588, or I believe that's what it was, 588 BC, 87 or 88, around the somewhere around the 580s, late BC, man. There's Ezekiel 4 and I'm gonna start here at 7. It says, therefore shalt thou set thy face toward the siege of Jerusalem, and thine arm shall be uncovered, and thou shalt prophesy against it. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another till thou hast ended the days of thy siege. Take thou also unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and fitches, and put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof. According to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side, 390 days shalt thou eat thereof. And thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight. 20 shekels a day from time to time shalt thou eat. Meaning what? Being rationed, or having to ration. It says, thou shalt drink also water by measure. The sixth part of an hin from time to time shalt thou drink it. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with the dung that cometh out of the sight of man, or cometh out of man in their sight. Now, it wasn't a man, dung that it was actually cooked with. It was cow dung when you finish reading. But what you're reading or what you're hearing is food needing to be rationed due to the lack thereof, man. Now I believe it was in the book of Acts, when Yahweh Shimon Shah had the prophet. It was the cruse of oil and the flour. Last during the time of a famine. He made it's like it. Lord, will I find it? If I don't, then I'll just have to do another lesson on it. Oh, it's like it's Kings. Here it is. Yeah, this is Kings. So like I said, Acts. It's during the time of Kings. Or it's like it. 1 Kings 17. Yeah, Elijah. It's 1 Kings 17 and 10, showing just to show forth that Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to look out for his men. This is an account. It says, so he arose and went to Zarephath. And when he came to the gate of the city, behold, the widow woman was there gathering of sticks. And he called to her and said, fetch me, I pray thee, a little water in a vessel that I may drink. And as she was going to fetch it, he called to her and said, bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thine hand. And she said, as the Lord Yahweh thy power liveth, I have not a cake, but a handful of meal in a barrel, and a little oil in a cruse. And behold, I am gathering 2 sticks, that I may go in and dress it for me and my son, that we may eat it and die. And Elijah said unto her, fear not, go and do as thou hast said, but make me thereof a little cake first, and bring it unto me, and after make for thee and thy son. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh of Israel, the barrel of meal shall not waste, meaning what? It shall not diminish. It says, neither shall the cruse of oil fail, until the day that the Lord sendeth rain upon the earth. And she went and did according to the saying of Elijah, and she and he and her house did eat many days. And the barrel of meal wasted not, neither did the cruse of oil fail, according to the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which he spake by Elijah. So there it is, showing you that what? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai made the miracle of that flour never running out, of the oil never getting bad or running out, but them continuing to eat. And that's why, due to the fact that Elijah was a man of the Lord, and she was obedient unto what the Lord, had Elijah through the Spirit tell her to do, man. Right? So he watched out for not only Elijah, but that household as well. So in the times of famine that we're coming into, it's nothing for the Lord to feed us, man. The scriptures speak about how the grass of the field, neither toil nor reap. The birds of the earth neither toil, but the Lord feeds them. How much more his servants? Paraphrasing, but famine is coming. These people have no clue. But so be it. I just want to bring forth this lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying. I'll give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yakin, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.